Ma'am,
You
shall
want
we
to start?
start?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please start.
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Jain sir, good morning and very
Good
warm
morning.
welcome to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. With this, a very warm good morning and Jai Hind to our esteemed guests of honor, administration, and participants. We take the honor and privilege to welcome you all to the Inter-College Commerce Fest Luminas 2020, organized by Department of Commerce, Sunbeam Women's College, Varuna. Without any more delay, I would like to introduce the two very eminent personalities of the corporate world, Mr. Pradeep Prasad, retired Executive Director, Finance, ONGC, and Mrs. Beena Prasad, retired General Manager, Human Resource, ONGC. With more than 4 decades of experience in the corporate world, they have explored a universe of new avenues and have been an important part of the new India. A couple who has been an inspiration to many lives. And on a personal note, they have always been my role model. So today, I take the honor to welcome amidst us the most dynamic duo, Mr. and Mrs. Prashad, with their talk on the corporate life and the new normal. And now I would like to invite our Assistant Administrator, ma'am, to extend her welcome note.
A very good morning and Jai Hind to everyone. I also join hands with Dr. Nilanjana in welcoming Mr. Pradeep Prasad, the retired Executive Director Finance ONGC, and also extend a very warm welcome to Mrs. Beena Prasad, retired General Manager HR ONGC. So, sir and ma'am, on behalf of Sunbeam Women's College, Varuna, I extend a warm welcome to you. Thank you for taking out time from your busy schedule and accepting our invitation, sir and ma'am. I proudly, uh, I just proudly wanted to inform you all that we have so many colleges participating in this Inter-College Commerce Fest, and we have colleges from Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. We have students from Delhi University. We have students from Mumbai University, SMS Varanasi, Mahatma Gandhi Kashi Vidyapeeth, Allahabad University, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur College, and Prestige Institute Gwalior. So one of the biggest advantage of this pandemic is that through these webinars, we are and it saves a lot of time and money. So once again, on behalf of my college, I extend a warm welcome to all the participants who have joined us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Singh
Over to you.
and Nilanjana.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much for the lovely welcome and the endorsement which you have made on our behalf. Thank you very much once again.
So
And
the
just a
floor
brief
is all
introduction of
yours, and we are ready for your talk.
Okay.
Thank you.
You ready?
Yeah, we are ready.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Singh, and thank you, Nilanjana, once again. And we are really honored for having been invited for this inaugural session of the new normal life, which we are going to extend in the commerce faculty. Thank you very much. So now I would just like, of course, my wife will not be saying much on the topic, but I'll just I want to address you that I've been in ONGC for about 20 years, and prior to that, I was working with Coal India Limited for another 15 years. Subsequent to my retiring from ONGC, I was a professor, adjunct professor at IIT Dhanbad. But anyway, coming to the organizational part of it, things, as of now, things are becoming very, very difficult and very, very competitive. Concerning the government views, as of now, you're all aware how things are moving on. Some of the public sectors which are not performing up to the extent which is expected, they're going to be privatized. Like the example of Air India, which is a glaring example, where some of the bids have not been able to be, have not succeeded properly, and we expect probably. I read in the newspapers 2 days back that Tata was also in the race for the bid of Air India. Then coming to another public sector company is Bharat Petroleum. That's also on the list of for bid in the next round. So with this aspect of the privatization aspect of the government, which the government is considering, the views are that most of the loss making or maybe some of the profit making public sector companies are going to be privatized. So now it's going to be a very difficult situation for those aspiring to work in the public sector. So let me tell you, and even if you're going to follow up your career in the private sector, there's a tremendous amount of competition. Now, the new normal with the COVID-19, you know that people have to start working from home. But I've got a with this work from home or WFH, you call it in the short form, working from home in the software part of it is it's quite easy. But again, working in the hardware part of it will be very difficult. What I mean in the software issue is that wherever you have to analyze certain data, where you have to put in certain data, or where you have to enter certain data, and you have to do data analytics on certain volume of information, that's quite possible from sitting at home and doing it. But the hardware part of it, suppose you're going to manufacture a car, you have to have people in the plant. That's what the hardware part of it, what I meant exactly, is that if you're sitting in the steel industry, if you're working in the blast furnace, so you have to be there at the time. So these two differentiations of working in the new normal will have to be analyzed in the right perspective before we take a decision as to how do we do it. For the software industry, as far as the outsourcing or the BPO, business process organizations which are working, sitting at home, or the call centers which are working at the different parts of the country or different parts of the world, working from home will be quite easy. But again, let me tell you, I have an experiences working with the call centers, bitter experience, since they are working from home. It's very difficult to get through, or to get the analysis, since they are not in the office, to let us know exactly what type of information I would seek from them. So these are some of the drawbacks in working from home or in the new alignment which you're looking for in the new scenario of work. But yes, there will be a lot of advantages in the new scenario, is that commuting from work to office will be much reduced. Then the environment impact on the impact on the environment will also be reduced, and there'll be other parameters of impact on the planet. So now as you see that in the US or in Europe, most of the COVID affected countries, the maximum COVID affected countries, included India, have to set up or have to design their organizational structure in the new normal, which is to be expected maybe starting 21. So I think I have taken enough of your time, and I wish you all the best on the and my support with you to you at any point of time whenever you require certain information or otherwise. I'm welcome. Now my wife Beena, let me tell you that she had been a cancer patient earlier, and now she retired as a general manager HR, and she will not be able to tell you much because she doesn't have much of this information on what was expected from her. But anyway, thank you very much. Thank you once again. Thank you, Nilanjana, and thank you, Mrs. Singh. And all the best.
Thank you, and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for your precious time. It was an honor to have you. So on behalf of our college, we extend a warm thank you to both of you. Thank you, ma'am, for your august presence, and thank you, sir, for your august presence.
Thank you
It
once
was
again.
wonderful to have you. So thank you, and all the best participants. We would meet you on the event of business plan and case study. You can join the link provided. So thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.